British Columbia's Provincial Nominee Program (BCPNP) entered 2024 on track for growth, only to see Ottawa cut its allocation from an expected 9,000 to 8,000 nominations. Despite the federal cap, and the news that the 2025 allocation will fall to just 4,000, the province fully used its quota and re-engineered its selection strategy. Childcare and healthcare workers surged to the front of the line, technology's long-standing dominance weakened and more nominees than ever chose communities outside Metro Vancouver. 4. Federal allocation and provincial context. The BCPNP remains the province's only direct tool for selecting economic immigrants. In 2023, British Columbia welcomed a record 70,825 new permanent residents, but federal policy later pivoted to slow temporary resident inflows and shift more people already in Canada into permanent status. That pivot squeezed provincial allocations. BC asked for 11,000 nominations for 2025, yet Ottawa granted only 4,000, less than half its 2024 allotment. Faced with fewer spots, the program paused parts of its intake, wound down 2 international student streams and delayed new degree-level streams meant to replace them. It also doubled down on labor market gaps that provincial ministries flagged as urgent. These realities frame every number that follows. Skills immigration, a detailed look. Nomination volume and stream breakdown. Of the 8,000 total 2024 nominations, 7,972 went to the skills immigration (SI) component. 35% went to the skilled worker stream. 39% went to the international graduate and international postgraduate streams. 18% landed in the health authority stream, the fastest growing category. Only 3% involved entry-level and semi-skilled candidates. The program issued 6,006 invitations to apply ECEs through its expression of interest system, converting more than 80% of them into full applications. Priority occupations, childcare and health. Prioritization of the care economy transformed SI intake. Early childhood educators (ECEs) rose from 842 nominations in 2023 to 1,279 in 2024, a 52% jump. Healthcare nominations climbed even faster, from 779 to 1,339, including 107 physicians and 374 registered nurses and nurse practitioners. In total, 16.8% of all SI nominees worked in clinical health occupations. Why the rush? Provincial ministries flagged childcare expansion and hospital staffing as critical to economic resilience and social well-being. The BCPNP responded by awarding extra points for ECE and health roles, running targeted invitation rounds exclusively for those NOC codes, offering concierge support for public health authority employers. Technology's retreat. Between 2017 and 2023, tech workers averaged nearly one-third of SI nominees. That changed in 2024 when their share fell to 16%, 1,302 people compared with 2,490 the year before. The decline does not signal a cooling tech sector, rather, the province consciously reallocated invitations to childcare, health and construction. Construction surge. November 2023 marked the first targeted draws for construction trades as part of BC's plan to deliver more homes faster. Full-year figures in 2024 show 496 construction nominees, a 675% leap over 2023. Wage trends, what the numbers mean. Median hourly wages for SI nominees fell from $34.25 in 2023 to $29 in 2024, now $2.25 below the provincial median of $31.25. Average wages for skilled worker nominees dipped to $72,800, while international graduate salaries slid to $51,501. The main driver is occupational mix. ECEs and several non-clinical health jobs pay less than most tech roles. Even so, 99% of nominees earned more than the provincial minimum wage, and skilled worker earnings remain well above provincial medians. Lower nominee wages therefore reflect labor market priorities, not deteriorating job quality. Over time, the province expects wage figures to track the balance between high-salary tech occupations and lower-paid but socially vital care roles. Regional expansion, shifting beyond Metro Vancouver. Provincial officials set a goal of at least 35% of SI nominees landing outside Metro Vancouver by 2025. They exceeded it 2 years early. 42% of 2024 nominee workers settled in regional BC. Breakdown by development region. Vancouver Island Coast 16.2%, notably Victoria and Nanaimo. Thompson Okanagan 11.6%, Kelowna, Kamloops. Caribou, Northeast and North Coast, modest but growing shares. Within Metro Vancouver, the City of Vancouver retained top spot, 22% of all nominees, yet Surrey and Burnaby together accepted even more newcomers. Points for regional job offers, study outside the Lower Mainland and employer targeting all feed the trend. Entrepreneur immigration, lean, regional and permanent. Transition to a permanent regional stream. Entrepreneur immigration accounts for a maximum 5% of BCPNP nominations, but its influence on regional economies is outsized. In March 2024, the pilot regional stream became permanent. It allows small communities to pre-screen entrepreneurs whose business plans align with local development priorities. 2024 by the numbers. Registrations: 111 base stream and 16 regional registrations. Applications: 34 base, 8 regional. Work permit approvals: 34 entrepreneurs, 24 base, 10 regional. Nominations: 28 entrepreneurs created 67 jobs and invested $12 million. Location: 75% chose communities outside Metro Vancouver, with the Caribou attracting nearly a quarter of all A nominees. Over the past decade, A nominees have launched 438 businesses, hired 1,433 workers and invested $208 million province-wide. Performance measures and strategic objectives. Wages: keep median nominee wages within a reasonable range of provincial medians. 2024 fell slightly below but met minimum wage safeguards. Regional settlements: target 35% SI and 60% A outside Metro Vancouver. Results: 42% and 75% respectively, both above target. Essential services: ramp up nominations in health, childcare and veterinary care. 2024 delivered record highs in each category. These metrics align with provincial strategies such as Stronger BC, Future Ready Action Plan and Good Lives in Strong Communities, aiming to spread talent and services across the province. Outlook for 2025: fewer spots, sharper focus. With only 4,000 nominations available, BC must cut new invitations roughly in half unless Ottawa revises the number. Officials intend to maintain care economy prioritization until staffing stabilizes. Keep regional point incentives high to match workforce goals outside the Lower Mainland. Revisit tech invitations once childcare and health pressures ease. Monitor wage trends to ensure nominee self-sufficiency. Expect tight competition, shorter invitation rounds and even more targeted draws. Willingness to rebalance. The 2024 BCPNP results reveal a program that can pivot quickly under federal constraints. By funneling spots to childcare, healthcare, construction and regional communities, the province tackled immediate service gaps while meeting broader economic goals. Technology workers still matter, but the 2024 intake shows BC's willingness to rebalance when public priorities shift. This year's smaller quota will test how far that flexibility can stretch, and whether Ottawa's numbers match the province's economic ambitions.